Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? So I just want to come over here and share with you guys important news that's been trending the whole day that I've been seeing on my Facebook news. And you guys have probably also seen this as well. It's about 3% of the Earth's land that has been marred by humans, which means disrupted by humans. A lot of people use Facebook for really stupid stuff, such as posting selfies and stupid memes. But I use Facebook and all these other social media apps as my source of news and information. I follow a lot of very helpful pages on Facebook that share really important news that the mainstream media doesn't discuss. But I'm not going to read to you guys this whole entire article because when I read and skimmed through it, it's a very lengthy read. So I'm not going to read the whole thing because I know you guys are tired of me doing screen recordings where I read from articles. And I know you guys are tired of hearing my weird, tiring, boring, autistic sounding voice. Yeah, come on, guys. Admit it. You guys find my vocals weird and strange. And yes, I am a part of the autism spectrum disorder, which is why my voice sounds weird. I pronounce certain words weird. I stutter sometimes and talk slow sometimes as I'm trying to get my train of thought back. So with that being said, I'm not going to read this whole article to you, but there are some things that I want to discuss about this. 3%. That's a very small number, okay? It just shows you how much damage and havoc humans have wreaked across this planet, okay? Ever since humans came about this planet, lots of animals started to become extinct, and a lot of we have been losing a lot of very unique, precious rainforests all over the world and coral reefs. Okay, to name a few: the dodo bird, the Carolina parakeet, the Caribbean monk seal, the Tasmanian tiger, the Steller's sea cow. All of those animals became extinct because of humans. Okay? And these are the kinds of subjects that we really need to shed some light on. These are the kinds of subjects that we need to discuss more and more and bring attention to, because this is an ongoing problem that's happening all over our planet. Not just climate change, but the ongoing habitat destruction and deforestation that's happening all over the world, that's causing many species of animals and plants to become endangered and ultimately extinct. Okay, the Amur leopard. It's a unique species of leopard that lives in China and Russia. Cold alpine environments of China and Russia, and only about 40 to 90 individuals remain in the wild because the species, the Amur leopard, has been heavily poached by the Chinese and the Russians, and it's losing its prey, it's losing its habitat, and it's also having conflict with farmers. And speaking of farmers, farming and agriculture is also the reason why a lot of our rainforests are losing, because they're being replaced by agricultural industry. And I don't see anything wrong with growing your own food. I don't see anything wrong with growing and producing food for humanity. My only problem is that it's being done agriculture is being done in a way that's not conserving and maintaining Earth's wildlife, which is why we continue to see all of this stuff happening in the Amazon rainforest, many parts of Africa, especially the Congo region, and Southeast Asia. You got the palm industry going on there, and it's causing many species of monkeys and eagles in Southeast Asia, like the Philippines, to become drastically, critically endangered. And it really pains me. All of the stuff that's happening all over the world really, really pains me. It's sad that nobody cares about this. It's falling to deaf ears. People are more concerned about celebrity drama, celebrity gossip, race wars. All of this really, 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 really ridiculous stuff that's been designed and created as distractions for us to be oblivious from the more important stuff like this that's happening all over the planet, okay? It's also really, really, really sad and despicable that when you talk about issues like this, when you continue to advocate and support for wildlife in their environment, people will look down on you. People will, you'll be frowned upon by people, and people will say to you that you need a life, you need to get a life, and that you need to find something quote unquote better to do than speaking about all these major stuff that's happening all over the world. Like my family members, for example. My family members not only disagree with me and go against my advocacy and compassion for black people, melanated people, they're also against me and criticize me for my compassion for animals, wildlife, nature, the environment, and Mother Earth. They tell me that there's more important stuff that I need to focus on, such as getting a good job, a better life, and that kind of stuff. And it really pains and sorrows me that people talk like that. People will spew that kind of rhetoric, which shows how reprobate-minded, just how reprobate-minded they are. And this is why, to some extent, I do agree that humans need to become extinct. Okay? Like Thanos from the Avengers. He didn't like... He's been painted as a bad guy, a villain, but really and truly, he was just trying to protect the universe, even though it seems like he was being genocidal. What Thanos was really doing was he was protecting the universe from all these man-made evil that's going on, which is why he sought the Infinity Gauntlet and snapped out trillions of people from all over the universe. And I somewhat agree with that. I hate to sound misanthropic, and I'm not trying to be genocidal. I understand all of the stuff that's happening when it comes all over the world, when it comes to Bill Gates and population control. But I think humanity needs a reset, okay? And I'm talking about the whites and Asians. They are the main ones who are causing all of this catastrophes, pain and suffering all over the planet, okay? Not black people. You see white people going to all these countries in Africa, hunting animals for game, for sport, and you have the Chinese hunting down elephants and rhinos for their horn and ivory, because they believe that they hold great medical value and benefits, when there's no scientific and medical evidence to support that. There's no scientific or medical evidence that elephant ivory and rhino horns have great medical benefits. Okay? Because of the weird beliefs and evil nature of these beings, they're doing all of this. And yeah, the black rhinoceros that became extinct in 2011 because of that. And now you have both species of African elephant, the bush elephant and the forest elephant, now endangered because of what the Chinese are doing to them in Africa. Okay, you have the Chinese are colonizing Africa. They've been trying to colonize Africa for a long time, and it's just putting all the animals there, like the lions, the wildebeest, the giraffes, the zebras, gorillas. It's just putting many of Africa's unique wildlife and animals at risk. And those are the humans, I think, that need to become extinct. Okay? Not black people. Black people by nature, yes, you do have some black people who are working for the evil schemes of the Chinese and these Europeans. Yes, there are African poachers who poach these animals on the behalf of the Chinese and whites. But black people by nature, African people by nature, are not violent, destructive people. Okay? They're very holistic, naturalistic people who have always been in tune and have a very special relationship with nature and the universe and the creator. Okay? When you look at ancient African civilizations like Egypt, they worshipped many animal gods because they respected animals. They respected the animals that lived in ancient Egypt at that time, and they respected nature. And as a matter of fact, on one of the 42 laws of Mayat, polluting the environment and polluting the water is a sin that will cause you to have your soul devoured by this ancient Egyptian goddess Ammit. It was an ancient Egyptian goddess that was half crocodile, half lion, half hippo, who devoured the hearts of the impure. And up to this day, there are many cultures and tribes in Africa that respect animals and hold animals to great regard, value, and respect. The leopard in many cultures and traditions in Central Africa is seen as the king and superior of the jungle. Okay? Black people by nature are not violent, disruptive people. They're not the ones who are causing all this havoc all over the planet. It's these whites and Asians who are really and truly the ones who have caused all of this pain, suffering, carnage all over the world, caused many different species of plants and animals to become extinct. And yeah, they need to become extinct. That's the only way for peace to be restored in this planet and for the earth to recover itself from all the damage, severe damage that has been done to her. But yeah, I just want to come over here, guys, and give you my take on this. Like I said, we really need to keep shedding light on this because it's very, very, very important. I hate to see all of the animals that we grew up loving to become extinct. I hate to see all the rainforests, coral reefs, savannas, all these precious ecosystems, habitats, and biomes. I hate to see them vanish. They're really beautiful and they're very beneficial to this planet because they provide to the planet a lot of oxygen, and we cannot afford to have all these precious ecosystems lost forever. Okay? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this, and I will see you guys on the next video.